NFL playoffs on EA Sports. No bigger stage than this one. Sold out MetLife Stadium, located just outside of New York City. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store between the Denver Broncos and the New York Jets. The battle for the Lamar Hunt Trophy begins as we're underway in this AFC Wild Card game. KJ Hamler returning it. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. They run for the first time with Javonte Williams. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Out of the pistol, here's Williams. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Good running right there, and this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Bridgewater. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of a story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what'd you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Jets offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Here's Wilson. His throw incomplete.
What's up?
Looking for Jack Doyle that time. And it's 2nd down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet.
I started a party because I'm playing a Madden game right now, so I just didn't want to have to, listen to the guy.
I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit.
What game did it? Oh, the check.
Footwork that led to the incompletion.
It's a fucking bet. That's great. Good for you.
Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10.
I mean, yeah.
Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
On 3rd down.
Shit, I'm on my D-tackle on accident. It's a mistake.
And bringing it in, it's Davis.
Fucking Madden, great game. Zach Wilson hit as he throws, still floats it up to the wrong receiver. No, not really. I'm actually excited. This is gonna be. I should lose this playoff game because this Jets guy is actually really, really good. So this should be like my last week playing for a little bit. Just like, thank God.
Now Wilson on 1st down. He's letting it fly.
Dude, it's double coverage. Pick that off. Thank you.
Defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by Caden
Okay.
Jones. And the Broncos are going to take possession as they've got it.
That ball needs to be picked off if he's going to throw to double coverage. Has to be.
This is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Okay, I mean, that's tough. Nah, he just absolutely held my running back. I'm having trouble getting yards on this dude. I should just keep running it. Our game's been good. Every time I keep trying to pass it, I'm getting hosed.
3rd and long now after the sack. And we'll see if Bridgewater has a response. On play action, they'll throw.
That's such a bad pass, but his DB didn't read it. Oh my God, his DB didn't even go up. His DB just let me have it. Oh my God, I love it.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a 1st down.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On 1st and 10, Bridgewater.
Oh my goodness, my receiver drops the ball.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one.
Yeah, no, I'd be down to play it again at some point soon. Like after the Madden game for sure.
A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I gotta say, if it's gonna be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting them to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are you going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
Fuck, this was a mistake of running the ball here.
They'll try and run for it. Here's
Yeah, big mistake.
this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop.
Punt? I'm at a 39.
Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
That's out the back. I'm so fucking... That's the dumbest thing I've ever just fucking dealt with on Madden. Right there.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
What's up, Rob? I'm in here for my play. You too, man.
First carry for Raheem Mostert.
I didn't realize you were playing at the same time.
This up to the 34-yard line.
There's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise.
Oh, can you hear John in chat on my stream or no? Because I don't know if everyone can hear.
Into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
I always click for it to not have everyone, but
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be tackled.
this guy, me and this guy are having so far pretty good games. It's a defensive battle right now, but my issue is he hasn't gone under center once. I don't know why. Doesn't make sense.
Worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured
Hey, oh, as I say it.
After that, we count that as a bonus, and indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Carter. And he's got it across midfield and into
Holy smokes! Why am I just getting run on now?
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going.
Well, I did the same thing to my guys, so I don't blame anybody right now. But I didn't mean to.
Loosen things up.
Another run on 2nd down with Carter. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
I felt bad. Me and my guy were supposed to play yesterday, and I texted him like, dude, I'm still at work. I'm sorry. Like, just not much I can really do right now. I feel bad, but I can definitely am not able to play. Then I asked if we could. I was like, can we just switch it to tomorrow? And he's like, yeah, we can figure something out. I was like, if we can't, it's fine. I'll take a forced loss. I understand. Like, it's my fault.
On first down, it's Carter. And he'll work this
Yeah, but he worked with me.
for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And he's got the hook up to Moore. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. They should have got more out of that, though. He was wide open.
I love how emphatic you are with that call because that's exactly what I was thinking. Wide open in the flat. Give him a ball that he can use to get upfield with, not just catch and go over the sideline. They cost themselves some yardage there.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap and a give to Carter. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down.
Dude, you want to know what happened? That's the one guy. Even after the one guy would just never trade in a million years. You know what ticked me off last week, though, in my loss?
We're scoreless after 1.
I ran 4-4 and basically blitzed everything up the middle. And he came out in
Line of scrimmage, the 31.
no, I lost, but he came out in freaking the tiebreaker against the Raiders.
They go play action now.
Kind of, not really. But here's my funniest thing. So, tell me why, when I come out in 4-4 and blitz everything up the middle, do you get a gaping hole on 4th and 2 when you come out in gun?
Just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but
I had 7 people. I have 7 people coming in, though.
So 1st and goal and an opportunity for our first points in this wild card game. Now Wilson. Touchdown, Jets.
And then here we go. Pat Surtain in man coverage against.
From 10 yards out. And the Jets will strike.
It just doesn't make sense. I don't get pressure. But it pissed me off. When I line up in 4-4 and you line up in gun, and I've got a bunch of people coming down, You should not be able to run right up the middle for 3 yards.
And that is off the left upright. It's no good.
I don't care. I'll lose this game very happily. Go a few weeks without Madden, or a few days, or a week.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
That was funny.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility you visit,
Okay.
everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
On 2nd and 7, Bridgewater.
That's ridiculous. That is fucking ridiculous, dude. I can't stand Teddy Bridgewater anymore. Snap it, have fucking Noah Fant wide open down the field. He leads the ball to the opposite side of my receiver, right at his fucking safety. That's sad. That's just sad. That's sad fucking Madden. I don't know what these fucking sliders. I don't know what these sliders are set for, but whatever it is to lead a pass the right way is just absolutely chalked. How do I lead a ball inside and he leads it outside?
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
They go quickly here out to Moore. A nice grab there for a guy coming off a terrific season, one that saw him have over 100 catches.
And when you have that many catches, that means you're a full part of the offense. And let's face it, he's been as good as anyone in the NFL this year. So figures he's going to play a big role in whether his team can advance in the playoffs.
On 1st down, it's Carter. And a short gain down to about the 33. Alexander Johnson there on the stop.
I hope this game just becomes a straight run game. I just honestly want to get out of it already.
They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. On 2nd and 9, Wilson.
Holy fuck, dude! Can you? The out routes are getting ridiculous in this guy. That's something. I'm setting my flats to fucking 5. I do not care. No, I'm just saying, like, I'm setting them to 5 because if I'm gonna have flats and I'm just throwing outs all day, I'm just gonna be ready for it.
They'll run with Carter.
Nice, dude. All three of my D tackle, like interior linemen, pancaked on an inside zone. Dude, I don't know why your Jets suck so bad if their linemen can all pancake every play.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Well, no, I mean if all of your linemen could just pancake every D tackle, I don't know why you guys.
Red zone here. They'll look to throw. Completes it to Davis. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
Gun wing slot on the 3-yard line. This is why I don't want to play in this league anymore. How fucking stupid can we get in Madden?
Carter. And he's going to get this back.
Thank you. Thank you. At least when you come out in gun and I come out in 4-4, we got some pressure at least.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a
Neither.
great play there.
Rob's in here.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
I'm not. I give no fucks at all about my playoff game.
Here's Wilson to throw.
Yeah, no, I really hope I lose this game. I hope I at least keep it competitive, but I hope I lose this game. I truthfully do not enjoy this league anymore. I haven't enjoyed it for a long time, but
This time the extra point up and good. The lead now stands at 13. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Hamler now to return it.
nice, dude. I'm glad KJ Hamler can't juke out this white guy.
Go to work at the 21-yard line.
It's okay. I don't know. Maybe I should just run this out so I can just get this game over with, honestly. Down 13 points in the playoffs.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And
No. Like, I do...
put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now.
CJ Mosley picked that off, right? Yeah. If anyone complains about me next week about running with my player, I'm going to tell them to shove it up their fucking ass after just watching that. His Mosley just followed my flat for 6 steps and then came across the top of the middle. All full sprint.
To throw is Bridgewater. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton.
Yeah, I just don't want to be yelled at in Discord about not strafing, or to Mason about not strafing, and then have to deal with people not strafing.
Nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line.
I would assume he strafes for a step.
Now, they knew there were going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him. And he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first.
Inaccurate bullet pass.
One that's incomplete.
Not inaccurate pressure bullet pass, just inaccurate bullet pass. Every fucking...
That guy was covered. That took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
I need a new quarterback. That's my darndest issue. And I need receivers that can catch the fucking ball, because being 3 for 10 and having 4 drops this game is really fucking pissing me off.
Not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach.
Who?
You're going to get him. Sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And this is caught by Williams. It's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets 30.
Boy, a lot of moving parts on this play, but what a nice design to leak the running back out to the left and send him down the field. And a good job spotting him and hitting him for a big play.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Here's
Jesus Christ, block for a second there, fucking Mainers or whatever your name is. You're my young buck offensive line. I need you, buddy.
Make sure you're a back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
from the 25 on 2nd down. Bridgewater. He's got the first down inside the 10. And down to the
corner 3.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Why are you trading Bosa?
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
The 6-yard
That is true.
line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
That is very true. You'd either have to run it their superstar D tackle or Mosley, and it's really, really annoying.
Met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
It is making things very, very hard.
Gonna need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
That was all.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs.
It's so funny. I look through all my plays, and like 9 out of 10 of the plays are the exact same.
Dude, that's what I mean. Like, I want to feel bad on the same play, but like, Madden will not give me a play.
Dude, I've got a million meshes. A million of them. And I'm just like, why is there 16 different meshes on my playbook? I don't understand it. Out right in the flat.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Hall. And now look at him go.
And a pick six from from all the way at his 6-yard line all the way down.
This one back. It's a pick six and a jet touchdown.
Oh my goodness, I already want this over with.
We've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally, and you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. Extra point by Carlson, up and good.
I'm running this half out, and I do not care.
20.
Nope. I just want this over with. I want to stop playing Madden, and I want to be done. That is it.
And now the kick is away. Hamler now to return it. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now.
Come. Cover 3 sky press at a nickel. Just stopped single back outside zone for -2 yards with that. Okay, game. You know what? Why even know Madden? Just run gun and nickel and do nothing else, and let your fucking defense do everything. Do nothing but get D tackles, run gun and nickel, and call it a fucking day.
They'll hand it off now, Williams. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 43 yards rushing for him now to this point.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
I mean, in live game, he said good luck.
Tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Play fake. Bridgewater. They'll get that complete to Albert O. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Oh, I don't care. I'll throw him late.
Here's Bridgewater.
Oh, my God. Throw it away, Teddy. Please, God.
He'll just get rid of it.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
It seems to be the front and the back. In pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together.
Oh, I've done that so often.
Working in sync, only way to play good defense.
They go play action. Bridgewater. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. First down, Bridgewater.
Inaccurate bullet pass. No pressure. Just can't make the throw on a wide open fucking player.
Completion there. That should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
I've thrown on the first play most of the time because I don't want to deal with that anymore. I see so many people just bringing hot pressure.
Second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater.
Move that up the field to Fant, please. Oh my god, this Marcus May is gonna have 8 picks by the end of this game.
And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those, but third down coming up. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To the air again with Bridgewater. Got a man. It's Judy complete. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. The kick by McManus is good. So
You know what? We ended the half with 3. We'll take it.
As we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Plenty of adjustments likely being made by both teams in their respective locker rooms. To find out who advances to the divisional round, let's get you back out to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game.
Oh yeah, just give him a kick return for a touchdown as he runs right up the middle.
And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 45.
Everyone in their lane too. Just give it to him.
We're going to get it through our heads.
He's got momentum, so.
Special teams, the spark that often wins games.
Yeah, once you get momentum, this game's over because that's fun.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they've been the better of the 2 teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium, but you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll make it second down. Here's Wilson.
Oh my god, and then he throws it right at my corner who just drops it.
Oh, man, that was close.
Throw me a bone, dude.
To change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no
But we
doubt.
can't change the sliders though.
Harmlessly to the ground. They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete.
We can't change the sliders. We don't want there to be too many interceptions. Well, maybe don't throw it right at defenders.
And this is going to be incomplete. So good work there on the defensive side for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and until they're
Well, we got to stop. I'll take that all day at this rate.
Players and staff have got to say to themselves, we've got to make it work. We've got to stand in here and make sure nothing else happens until our guys start moving the ball.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And he'll only get this
Dude,
2-yard
Madden, dude, I just caught the ball on my, I fair caught it, doesn't give it to me, catch it in my end zone
And it'll be 1st and 10
for a punt, and he takes it out. Sorry, he didn't take it out. He stood in the end zone by himself. The Jets player runs up, grabs me, pulls me out. Down at the 2.
And they will begin with, should we call it, far from ideal starting field position, their own 2-yard line.
So what's your definition of ideal?
The 1-yard line on the other side.
Did you not hear? Or are you confused?
Yes, exactly right. So yes, your definition is apropos in this case.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They run it again with Williams. And space opened up a bit. He's able to take this up past the 10. 53 yards rushing for.
You've got to be kidding me. I didn't get that first down there.
That's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
On 3rd down, here's Williams.
Just get the inches, Javonte. That's all I'm fucking asking for.
Situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
My God, my playbook is so bad.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll try to throw here now. Bridgewater into the hands of Patrick left side. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Catch! Somebody catch the fucking ball and do not drop it. Holy shit.
But he could not pull it in.
You've got to be kidding me. Not Noah Fant. Don't make Noah Fant start dropping balls now.
Offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He's got his tight end Fant. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
Yeah, and that's a run born out of ferociousness. He took on that initial contact and in his mind just screamed, out of my way, and kept right on going and wound up turning it into a big play.
Bridgewater gives to Williams here on the draw.
Oh my gosh. Risner, why are you blocking in the secondary when
Nothing there for
your guy you're supposed to be blocking is in my backfield?
They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Now Bridgewater.
Nice. Thanks for catching that one though, Javonte.
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10.
Usually the offense has an answer to anything.
Throw out a sack.
Including a safety valve. And that's what they did on that play. They went there, but the defense still made an excellent play and held him to no gain.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater.
And Tim Patrick drops it. It's a fucking dropping bonanza today.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync.
Anyone else want to fucking drop the ball?
Passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
Pat Surtain up to make the play. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And he'll take this one up to about the 23.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. They run with Mostert off the option. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25.
I like this focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need one. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Carter, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Another run on 2nd down with Carter. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And returning it, here's Hamler. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 65 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Dangerous throw there as that's knocked down.
Yo, I don't know if they fixed that halfback route, Rob, but I have not had it open yet.
In this case, he just scared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
3rd quarter, wild card.
Yeah, I've run it 3 times this game already. Like, it, of course, in different formations and different packages, all that stupid crap, but it's just funny that it's usually open, like it's not open on man, but open on zone. This game, it's just nothing's open on it.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time, they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Oh, we love that.
A 1st down throw for Bridgewater.
That's pass interference. No, his user can just run over my player. That's sick. That's sick, bro. Probably wasn't considered catchable because, you know, it was an inaccurate pass again. Teddy back to his typical week 1 self.
Bridgewater to throw it. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Yeah, I don't have a choice to run a lot of the same plays because they're just like all I have. Round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Bridgewater again. He'll drop this down to Williams. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 18. A big play that time on the catch and run.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
On second down, Bridgewater again. That is caught by Williams. Touchdown, Broncos. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Broncos finally in the zone here in this fourth quarter. McManus's point after is good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession, and they are looking good.
I don't know this. I don't know the rest of the scenario.
As they hope to capture a spot in the divisional round next weekend. A good run there to start the drive. 13 yards, first down. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Wilson.
Oh my God.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Imagine running the perfect play, calling it all perfect, and then your corner just jumps up, ball goes through his hands, and the receiver that's behind him catches it.
There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs. And
So fucking sad.
Right spot to throw the ball there.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Play action. Now Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Similar to a shooter in basketball who just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's a give to Carter. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 71 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
This dude really do got gaping holes to run through right now. It's crazy.
Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued.
Not that great, but definitely shouldn't be getting gaping holes every single play.
Every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
A run on 1st down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
No way.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Wilson.
Another dropped pick.
The pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash, this from 39.
Yeah, that's how I feel this game. It's just this dude's got gaping holes to run through, and I just can't find any room to run.
So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten
That's kind of facts.
touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist, but time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
Agreed. I got 6 minutes left. I'm actually big hyped. I couldn't be happier that we're working towards the end of this one.
Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple scores.
Well, that sounds like that's exactly what it's supposed to be.
And they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. John Franklin Myers able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. Behind the chain, 2nd and 13. Another try after the 1st down sack. Bridgewater.
Oh yeah. Tell me why is I'm done. I'm so done. Please don't return it, dude. Just go down and run this game out. Dude, something that ticks me off when you're running a go with Jerry Jeudy, right? Now, tell me why when I release the ball to Noah Fant, the corner just magically turns around, who's got his back turned, running a go route with him. Does he just turn around and make the play on Noah Fant in man coverage?
That ended up maybe closing them out.
On 1st down, Carter. And he's got this down to the 35. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
On 1st down, right back to
Yeah, don't make the tackle there, Johnson. Just let him run right through you. I didn't click X or anything.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance.
I'm glad I spent my Friday night on this game. Which sucks, because I really do enjoy... I do enjoy Madden, but I don't enjoy playing in this sim league. I find it so ridiculously stupid.
You have to take a few chances as well.
And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal as he's able to take this inside the 10 to the 8.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
This dude's run game is nuts, too. I gotta point that out.
With Carter. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
I don't want to say Madden's unrealistic. I want to say this sim league is fucking stupid. I'm sorry. You throw right at a corner, you should be paid. You should pay the price for it. I've paid the price for it in this game. I've paid the price religiously.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a 2nd and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total. One more time with Carter. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
I have to laugh a little bit because he actually handed it off. I thought with the 2 touchdown passes he's thrown in this one already, he'd go ahead and fling and try and get a 3rd one.
Yeah, now from this spot on 3rd down, I think he'd probably throw it here.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. They won't even send in a running play here, I don't believe. I think they go ahead and try and throw it for a touchdown.
3rd down, goal to go from the 8. Calling no gain on the play, so no help there. And now 4th and goal. So they went a little cautious there on 3rd and long.
Man, nothing wrong with that. Remember, they're playing with a lead right now. So getting a 1st down, yes, that would be great. But even more importantly, take care of the football. No turnovers, no big plays for the other team, and keep the clock moving.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. And that'll set them back 5. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. Carlson able to put this one through. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away into 4.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Oh, you're talking about the Switch Leagues, basically?
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down.
In this league, that's right.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
Solace on one side when the season ends, no matter where it ends, but especially in the playoffs, because there's all that build up to the moment. But I would imagine the post-game locker room speech, it'll have a pretty positive spin.
It should. They've made a heck of a run to